Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Dungeons and Drams. My name is Bill. I am your DM for the night, and I'm joined this evening by four lovely folks. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourselves?
Hello, my name is Ed from the Rotgut Review, terrible channel, don't watch it, and I'm playing Agnomeio Banderas, aka Noro. He's a gnome.
Hey, folks. Molly from Hugging the Cactus here. It's not a whiskey YouTube channel, but it is a pretty cool blog about life with type 1 diabetes. I am playing Daffy Sage Blossom, who is a wood elf paladin.
My name is Jason C. from the Mash and Drum. Definitely check out my channel, do a bunch of whiskey reviews. I am playing as Alessio Morte, who has a very, very tortured past. He lives in the shadows. Beware, all of you.
Ooh, okay. Hi, guys. I'm Clifton. My channel is called Bourbon Bytes, where I do whiskey reviews with a gaming twist. I am playing the character of Knobolas, who is a half-elf warlock. So he's not quite as dark as Alessio here, but he's got a pretty troubled past too.
I like to think that Alessio is going to introduce himself like that every time. Like, hey, I'm Alessio with dark past.
Just keep deepening your voice.
That's how Alessio just shows up at the pub. It's just that's
So, stout?
Yeah, so a stout? I have a dark past. I'll take a stout.
Speaking of what we're drinking, I have a little Aaron 18. Yeah,
very nice.
Figured I'd break out the good stuff for this evening.
Fantastic.
I am, of course, drinking Knob Creek. Why else would I drink anything else with Knobolas? But I'm going to actually open this bottle of the 12 year, so excited to get into it.
I poured a good old-fashioned stout in a medieval beer glass.
Almost as dark as his past.
Yeah, look how dark it is, like Alessio.
Like my tortured soul.
I'm just gonna shut the light off and play in the dark.
I wore my shirt to follow my character.
That's right.
He's gonna be full on goth makeup next round.
I know. I'm gonna have a whole like hood on and a mask. That's gonna be great. Like
Halloween will come.
Maybe like Phantom of the Friggin' Opera in here.
How about you, Molly?
Just brought out the 3-quart again.
There's a lot less in there than there was last week.
I mean, maybe I did some drinking. And plus, this won me some advantage last time, so I figured I might try to play that card
twice.
Well, we'll see. I can try.
We'll see. And I've got the Tullamore Dew 12 year because it's still Irish Whiskey Month for a couple more days. So, or actually about a week. So I figured I'd pull that out. Plus it's 40%. And, I've got a lot to do here, so I can't be getting hammered. You guys can all get hammered because that would make it way better. All right. Well, it seems like people are good in the chat. Everything seems like it's running smoothly this week. So knock on wood. We'll keep it that way.
Oh my God.
I know. Why did I say that out loud?
Why
oh my
did
God.
you say it?
I know.
Why do you say that's like saying I'm not going to hit any traffic on the way to the hospital?
So I'm gonna give this is now the second episode, so I'm gonna give a little recap of what happened last time, but rather than just me monologuing with just my big face, I figure I'll keep it on the screen here. So last we left off, we were introduced to Agnomeio Banderas, who, within moments of entering Alowith Harbor, found himself ridiculed by guards, robbed, and intervening in a confrontation between a mysterious thief and the stable hand, Carden Dundren. After soundly teaching the would-be thief a lesson, you questioned Carden about the carriage out back, only to find it belonged to the man you've been pursuing, Elfio Montero. You discovered he had left on a boat just yesterday on his way to Knife's Edge. Daffy, feeling that you wanted more out of your time as a paladin, you asked for a quest, a mission from one of the heads of your order, Alyssa Glinfield, and she sent you to Alowith Harbor to catch a boat to Knife's Edge and further on to the Diminished Peaks. On your travels, you met a woman named Solana who had gotten her wagon stuck in the mud. You assisted her in retrieving her horses, only to have her ward, Amy, attacked by some strange wooden creatures. Amy revealed that her family had been attacked by a nearby owlbear, and she was left behind. You agreed to escort her and Solara down to Alowith Harbor with the hope of finding her parents. Now, Jason, are you ready?
Oh, I'm up. Let's do this.
Awesome. So,
So much
now,
enthusiasm.
all right. So now I will click a button. There we go. Cool. Now we join Alessio for his adventure. Alessio, after leaving your home in the Rift of Qualis, you've spent the last 3 weeks traveling to the south, intent to put as much room between yourself and your home as you can. You enter the harbor town of Aluith, where you recall your uncle mentioning the existence of a guild of thieves known as the Shadow of Brakath. You rent a room at the Drunken Seal Inn and mark your door using Thieves' Cant, a special language understood only by thieves, with the hope of contacting the guild and getting some work. The first night passes with no contact. The second night passes with no contact. And as you awake on your third morning, the smell of mildew and stale beer starting to become all-encompassing, you hear a knocking on your door. What would you like to do?
First, me being so sneaky and careful, I ask, who the fuck is it?
Perfect. So you hear a voice say, "Open the door."
So I open the door ever so slightly to see who's at the door.
All right. You see a town guard standing in front of you, and he points to the door frame. Says, "Did you make these markings?"
Yes.
All right. Well, he says, he looks at you and he hands you a bag and he says, "If you're going to join the shadows, this is going to be important." And he hands you a bag. He says, "The Whispered One wants you to have this." So, do you look in the bag? What do you want to do?
I feel like I want to shut the door, say grazie, go back in my room, and then check out what's in the bag.
Okay. So you do. You shut the door. You hear him walk away. And so it's a small leather bag. It's a bit weighty and it sags in the bottom. You open it and there's a small note inside. It says, "Alessio, this is your first test. You must enter the Peerless Potable's shop and place the stone marked with an X within this bag in a place it won't be noticed. This stone is set to listen indefinitely, so consider yourself warned. Your methods are up to you, but perhaps this will help. The shopkeeper, Vutha, has some nightshade in his basement. This is an illegal substance, so he will not divulge or sell this to you easily. And if you come into possession of it, you should avoid being caught. He will need to go to the back room to retrieve it, and that should give you time to plant the stone. Any other method that you come up with to plant the stone without his knowledge is approved, but absolutely no violence should be used as part of this task. Vutha provides reagents to the guild, and we can't have him being injured. Complete this and head back to your room. You have 1 hour. What would you like to do?"
I accept the challenge.
All right. So presumably leaving the inn on your way.
Gonna leave the inn and head on my way to. I'm sorry. Where was the location?
So it's called the Peerless Potables.
Peerless Potables. Yep. That's
It's
where I'm going.
like an alchemist shop. So
Yep. That's where I'm going, but I would like to head there at night.
You'd like to head there at night. Okay. So it's currently about 9:30 in the morning. And they said you had about an hour.
Oh, it's 9:30 in the morning. Okay.
Yeah, I said that you woke up on the third day. That's okay.
All right, let's just go then.
Okay. So as you leave the Drunken Seal, it's about 9:30 in the morning. You notice many people out and walking around, several heading towards the docks, a few heading into the general store. The area seems to be bustling as people make their way to work or otherwise occupy themselves. Peerless Potables is easily spotted by the large purple sign with blue lettering flamboyantly directing your attention to the store. All right, so let me do this.
Oh, we're going in the store.
All right. And of course, hold on. I swear this was working a minute ago.
Of course it was. That's why you said those fateful words earlier.
I totally did, didn't I? Yeah. All right. I know what the problem is, and I'm not happy about it. It's so weird. I did this right before the game started, and everything worked perfectly. All right, let me try to do this instead. I'll switch to a different map. All right, yeah, there's an error on the screen. So what's it say? You cannot switch session. All right. Yeah, there's an issue with that. I'll just restart that. All right, give me 2 seconds, everybody. I'm sorry. Let me restart Foundry. All right, I'm going to just switch back to the full group so you guys can chat for a sec.
Is it my fault, Bill?
It does not
blame you
appear.
anyway.
I'm sure it's my fault, but I'm
No, that means it's my fault. My bad. Already off to a great start, guys.
Yeah, that's okay. Just making me think I need to do more theater of the mind and less maps. But maps are fun.
I do have to say, Peerless Potables, fantastic name.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Something I like. I want to go grab a Peerless. I want to go grab a Peerless and drink it now.
It makes you thirsty.
Oh, man. It's almost like it wanted it to not work.
It's conspiring against us. The YouTube
screen
is
is
conspiring.
I love
The
Sunday
screen is
Evening
his-
Scotch's comment that says the screen is as dark as Alessia's past.
So
Beautiful.
dark.
You coy bastard.
Darkness. No parents.
All right, let's try this.
What is everyone in the chat drinking on? We
Oh,
share what we were
excellent
drinking on, but we
question.
want to know what you guys are drinking.
Yeah. Something delicious, we hope.
There it is. See, like when I don't really do anything and then it just starts working, I feel like that's not my fault. But it's all right.
Foundry's out to get you. It's fine.
Yes,
It totally
very
is.
clearly.
So
Boundary
it
must
is
be like
supposed to look weird. So we're gonna do something that didn't work super well last time, but it should work better this time. Hopefully, I just did it again. Anyway, let's go back to Jason and myself. Right, cool. So Jason, hi.
Hi.
All right. So as you reach the front door, you see multiple small red flowers with yellow centers. I'm curious, do you have any proficiency in nature?
Well, yes, I
You-
do.
You do. Excellent. So
Mhm.
can you roll a nature check for me?
Sure. Checks. Where the heck's my nature? Where's a nature check?
So if you double click on your person, and then so you'll see nature. It is about halfway down.
Oh, got it.
Yep.
Yep.
Cool. All right. So roll nature for me. So you just click on the word.
Got it.
Didn't roll. Do you have it set to private private roll or something? In Foundry.
Yeah, I'm in Foundry. Give me a second here.
Mhm. Under the chat section, it should say public roll, or you might have it say private roll or something, self roll. Oh, you didn't rejoin Foundry.
Oh, I have to.
Wait,
I have
yeah,
to
that's my, because I had to restart it. Sorry, actually,
yeah, I didn't know I had to rejoin. Sorry.
yeah,
about
that actually goes for Ed and Clifton. If you guys could refresh as well. Sorry, folks.
All right, I'm back in.
We'll continue to have less problems every stream until we got this thing working well.
All right, here we go.
All right.
All right,
Cool,
here we
yep,
go. Let me
see you
Let
in.
me pull up my character.
Mhm.
And gonna roll nature, you said?
Yes.
All right.
All this to find out about some flowers.
Yeah.
You rolled a natural
Oh.
one. Fantastic. Okay, well, there's some pretty flowers.
It wasn't 13. It wasn't 13 before it rolls ever so slightly.
So hopefully those of you in the chat, you could see the dice now. Eventually I'm going to put that on the screen, but I didn't have time, so I wanted to just at least have you be able to kind of see it. So anyway, so yeah, you notice the flowers there. You don't recognize them. They're not something that you have seen before. but they do look nice. So what would you like to do? Are you going into the shop or are you doing something else?
I would actually like to try to find another way in.
Okay. So you can go ahead and move around the building if you'd like. And let me know what you're looking for. So you should be able to see through some windows. Like the part where you're looking through, like where you can kind of see through the darkness, that's you looking through a window.
Nice.
Just know that it is daylight, and if you're peeking in windows and stuff, you may very well, draw some attention. You may not.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting it's daytime. Yeah. All right. I'm just gonna go back and walk in the door because I don't want to draw too much attention to myself.
Okay. That's
That I
completely
already
your
am.
decision.
All right. So there we go.
All right. So you enter the Peerless Potables shop. It's
Peerless
tougher to say than
Potables.
you'd think. Yes,
Yeah.
Peerless Potables. All right. So as you walk in, you hear a voice from the back say, "Welcome, welcome. Come in, come in. You're my first customer of the day." You don't see
All right.
anybody though.
I don't see anyone. Okay.
Not yet. So before you you hear the voice before you see it, its origin, but soon you notice a blue dragonborn with a smooth head and green eyes. Sorry, I shouldn't try to do two things at once. Your personal experience with dragonborn is pretty limited, as they tend to live on Akari, one of the other continents, and seeing someone so large in charge of an herbalism shop is strange. But this dragonborn, he's I'm not sure who's whatever. For the audience, I'll explain what dragonborn are. So dragonborn are essentially humanoid dragons. They don't have wings, but sometimes they'll have tails. They usually have kind of dragonish features, like they might have horns, they have big snouts, and they are just another race in the world. So he says, "Welcome, welcome. What can I do for you?"
I'm here to see the the innkeeper?
The innkeeper.
Who was the guy who was supposed to? I forgot. I should be taking notes and writing names down.
That's okay. I'll just kind of give you a quick little thing. So you have 2 stones in your
Yep.
bag. One of them is marked with an X, and that's the one that you need to plant somewhere in here. Vutha is the owner of the shop. It doesn't take a genius. This is probably Vutha. And basically you just need to plant it somehow without him seeing.
So basically, I'm going to ask her. I'm
Yep.
I'm looking for Vutha.
Oh yeah, that's me. Who sent you? What are you looking for?
I was interested in some of your peerless potables.
Are you looking for anything in particular? Or are you just shopping?
I'm actually just shopping. I just kind of just looking around to see what you have that's a little bit on the rare side.
On the rare side. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I have let's see. Come on, Evernote. All right, let's see. He has the slowest loading web page of all time. All right. So he says, "Well, I've got some alchemist fire. That's not super rare, but it's not bad. We got a couple potions of healing, some potions of water breathing. I was just making some acid in the back. Is there anything in particular you're looking for?"
Actually, that acid you mentioned, you want to? Is there any way I could take a look at that?
Sure. So he reaches behind him onto one of these shelves and he places it down on the table right here. And he says, "Are you gonna stand over there all night, the whole time? Or are you coming over here?" It's um, I mean, it's a vial of acid. He says
All right.
that's about
So when
25 gold pieces.
so when he said the back, he didn't actually go into the back. He just turned around. That was
Correct.
disappointing.
You're a
Not
master thief. Figure it
Not what
out.
I'm looking for. What else do you have?
Maybe if you could be a little bit more specific what you're looking for, maybe I could always commission something, or maybe I've got some ingredients. What are you trying to do?
Well, secretly in my head, what I'm trying to do is have him go whether it be the basement or go check on something so I could
Mhm.
plant the stone.
Yep.
And I'm wondering if I ask him about the nightshade directly, if that'll throw him off and he'll ask me to leave.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, so the note did say that the nightshade is illegal in this town. So
Mhm.
if you ask him directly, he's bound to be probably pretty reserved, but anything is possible. You're very insightful. That's totally not DM help.
I'm going to ask him flat out. I'm actually in the market. I'm looking for some nightshade.
Nightshade.
Mhm.
Well, that's not something that we deal with much here. Can I ask what you want it for?
No.
Hmm. Okay. All right. Well, let me ask a different way. What makes you think I have nightshade?
You seem like a capable store owner. I was
Hmm.
kind of taken by the plants you had out front, and I was impressed with the store layout. I feel like a guy like you might actually have some.
Ah, so you recognize the ash blossom out front?
Correct.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, yeah, it grows back home. It's strange. It doesn't usually grow here, but for some reason it grows right up front. Very rare though.
Well, my mom and my sister both had plants that looked like that, so it reminded me of home, which is why I decided
hmm,
to walk in.
huh. You know, tell you what. Why don't you do something? Why don't you roll a perception for? I mean, sorry, persuasion for me.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Yeah, I just was gonna making you work for it.
Persuasion. Oh, Jesus.
What does that come to?
What is that? Let's see. Well, roll a 5.
So okay, you don't have a plus anything, so you rolled a 5.
Yep.
So he's not feeling the nightshade so much, but you've got his attention with the ash blossom. Um,
Mhm.
so he's actually going to go out front here for a minute, and he's going to kind of beckon for you to come with him. He's like, let me show you something cool about the ash blossom.
Okay. So he's already out of the door, right?
Hmm.
Right as he leaves, and before I go meet him, I would like to plant the stone
Mm.
in that bush right there in the front of the store,
Okay,
right there in the dirt. You see that potted plant right there?
I do.
That's where I want to plant the stone, right in the bottom, right in the planter.
Okay, so I'm gonna do something here that I wasn't planning on doing, which I always love when that happens. So, like in a good way. So let me see. Hopefully you guys can't see that. Nope. Okay. Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check for me. You got lucky. He something about the timing of his back being to you while he was walking out the door, and your nimble fingers, you managed to throw the rock into there, but it does make a noise as it goes in. Um, it wasn't flawless, and you're not confident that he didn't hear you. But what would you like to do?
Well, I'm actually going to turn it on him. I'm going to say, "Hey, I think you dropped something," just so he
Oh,
thinks that it was him and not me.
oh, what did I drop? He's looking all
Uh,
around.
yeah. Did you drop something that you were going to show me from behind the counter there?
He's looking. I don't think so. Um,
All right.
he's starting to get a little suspicious. Something's weird about you.
Well, it must have been something outside. Let's go check out those flowers.
All right, cool. So he goes out and he starts telling you all about the ash blossom and how wonderful and whatever it can be used for. It's used to make alchemist fire,
Okay.
which is a type of potion.
Awesome.
All right. So did you have any interest in the acid, or did you want to buy anything, or we just talk about flowers?
How do I approach this? Why don't we go back inside?
All right. He'll follow you. All right. He's going to go back behind the counter.
He'll remind me to win the trust of the guild. I need to get my hands on that nightshade, correct?
No, that was an option for you to try to distract him.
Oh, got it.
Or that was the suggestion. It said if you can distract him, he might go in the back and
All right.
make it way easier on you.
So what I'm gonna do, so what I want to do to reduce suspicion is to actually buy the acid he showed me. This way I can make my purchase and leave without harm.
All right. He says that'll be 25 gold. Which...
crap. I don't have that much gold, do I? That's a little bit out of my price range. What else?
What's your price range?
I have no gold.
Wait, you should have 10.
Oh, do I have 10?
You should have 10.
I'm looking in my inventory. I don't see any.
Yeah, maybe something's up with it, but you should have 10.
Okay. I said my price is 10.
I don't. Maybe it's current. So you'd have to click on Nope. I don't know.
Oh, wait,
no, you have 15 gold.
I have 15.
Yeah, you have 15 gold. Yep.
Yeah. I'm not going to spend all of it though. I just want to say my price is 10. How much acid can I get for 10?
I'll tell you what. You give me. Excuse me. If you pay for some of the materials, if you give me 7 gold, I'm going to make a batch of alchemist fire using some of those ashen blossoms actually later today. You give me about 7 golds, that should cover the cost. And since you said that your mother and sister used to have one of those, I'll make it for you. I think that would be good.
All right, let's do it.
All right. So go ahead and mark 7 gold off of your character sheet. And cool. All right. So he says you can come back in the morning to get that.
I'll see you in the morning, sir.
All right. So he's going to scamper kind of back to the back room here and disappear.
All right. So when he disappears, I'm just going to double check the position of the stone. Once I make sure it's perfectly placed, I'm out.
Do me a favor. Make a stealth roll.
A stealth roll. Got it.
All
right, go back. Stealth. Oh my god.
That's okay, because he's in the back. It's not that big of a deal. But you're pretty confident that you've put it in a slightly less more obscure place. You're feeling pretty good about yourself.
All right. My stealth has +7.
I know. Yeah, you're not. Oh, don't forget though. You have risky whiskey. I forgot to mention that when you were rolling some of those terrible rolls, like your 3. So if you ever want to,
oh, that's right, risky whiskey. Well, if I didn't have such a high stealth level, I'd be more worried. But he's already in the back, so I'm okay.
No, you're totally fine.
All right.
Okay. So awesome, nice. All right. So that ends. You end up. Presumably, you're walking out of the store.
Yep, I'm out.
All right. So you walk out of the store and you begin heading back to the Drunken Seal Inn. All right. So that will end your bit for the moment.
Ooh.
Excellent. Nice job. All right. I'm going to go back to.
That was cool.
I'm going to go back to the screen with all of us. All right. Hey, guys.
Dude, when you started saying to him, like you might have dropped something, I was like, let it go. Let it go.
I don't know. I was tempted just to shank him, but I didn't want to. So the only reason why I didn't is because I had very specific directions from the guild, and I obviously, they said I had to do it quietly, nobody could be harmed. So I had to use my skills of persuasion to really. That's why I kind of took it back to the story with my mom and my sister to really charm the guy.
Yeah.
No, that was good. That's very good.
Yeah.
Awesome. So Clifton, how you feeling?
Oh man, I don't know if I can hold up to that, but you know what? Knobolas is ready. He's got his whiskey poured. He's ready for it.
You got this.
Fantastic.
You got this.
All right. Well, then let's begin with Knobolas. All right, so we will go Clifton and Bill. All right, so Knobolas, you've been traveling for the better part of a week and arrived in Alowith Harbor late in the day yesterday. You asked around for a place to sleep, and seeing your clothes and the general way you carry yourself, you were referred to the Red Sun Inn, the swankiest inn in town. You even got yourself a pretty good price for a room. Exhausted and hungry, you ordered some food and headed up the stairs to see what your money bought for you. A plush, clean bed, a soft carpet, and even your own table and chairs. You ate and went to sleep. For the first time in a while, you had a restful night. Your dreams were unpleasant, though. You saw horrific creatures and fire. You felt the heat even through your dream, but it all calmed down as you heard a woman's voice break you out of your nightmare. Knobolas, wake up. Run. Let's switch over here. Please load.
I'm still asleep. The voice got to be a little bit louder. Maybe it'll wake me up this time.
This is interesting because your character is still hanging on the waiting screen, right?
It's loading. 12%.
It's loaded.
Stuck
Okay.
at 12. Stuck at 12%. But
right, that's weird. You know, it really kills the mood when. Let me try again.
Yeah.
That's so bizarre. I'm gonna have to do some Googling to find out.
It's 23%. It's working.
Okay, I won't touch anything. I'll let it do its thing. Okay. Anyway.
Not much is known to the public. I'm a very secretive person. I am on the run. I do have a very dark, not quite your dark, but pretty dark past. And yeah, I got myself into some trouble and making some pacts with people I shouldn't be making pacts with.
Oh.
Sorry, let me try.
I don't want to reveal anymore. Like no spoilers.
No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't.
Okay.
Yeah, no. I like that little. It's like it gave me enough for a little bit of a teaser.
There we go.
Right. So let's try this. This is so weird. It's like the same problem, you know. So the last time we fixed it by just restarting Foundry, I'm just going to do that so we don't mess around.
Okay.
You guys
we all need to restart as
again.
well.
Yep.
Cool. We'll do.
No sense in keeping the audience waiting.
Yeah.
So I'll refill my glass as well.
Perfect.
I'm still drinking the Knob Creek 12. I asked the chat, what are y'all drinking? No one answered me. Come on, y'all. I see the chat. I'm reading y'all's messages.
A couple of people did. So,
they did. I'm sorry. I may have missed it. My bad.
Juniper Lane is
I will
drinking
drink my potion. I'm drinking
old-fashioned.
my potion.
Oh yeah. Oh wow. You've almost killed your potion.
My dark potion.
Someone was drinking some single barrel Jack barrel proof, which I'm a big fan of.
Oh God, yeah.
I'm excited to get in. I mean, Jason, do you want to kind of? Can they see Jason right now, Bill, or is it just? It's just. Me?
Yes, everybody can see everybody.
Yeah.
So I have all five of us on the screen. Yep.
This Thursday, everybody watching, come and watch Thursday night. I think it's 8:30. We went to 8:30. Yeah, 8:30.
5:30 my time. So yes, I think so.
Yeah, 5:30 your time, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. You're gonna watch Cliff do his first barrel pick. He's helping the Matching Journey pick out a Jack Daniel's single barrel proof selection. So,
man, I you know what? I had one of those over the weekend. Someone blinded me with it. It was it was Rarebird 101's pick of it, and that was so good. So that gets me so excited.
He did that was such a good pick.
Yeah, and I was blinded with it too. It was a flight. Yeah. It was all Tennessee whiskey, so it was like 99% George Dickel. So when that Jack Daniel's came along, I was like, "Oh my god, I'm in heaven."
Dude, we're gonna bourbon bite the shit out of the label.
Love it. Yes.
You know when you said someone blinded you with it, I pictured someone running up to you with a Glencairn and tossing in your eyes like pocket sand.
Pocket sand.
Awesome. 138 proof of blind.
That would definitely blind me.
All right.
Oh,
so
can that be an attack actually in the game? Can somebody just run up and
you guys do whatever you want. I'll figure it out. That's up to me. All right.
We still loading?
Nope. I think we're good. Knobolas, do you see the screen now and everything?
It is loading, I believe. Okay, it looks to be doing better.
All right, so let me go.
Oh,
over
yes, I
here.
do. I do. We are good. Let me
Okay,
double check and make
excellent.
sure. Yep, we are all good.
Fantastic. All right, so cool. All right, thank you for the thank you, chat, for the patience. All right, so let me just kind of reread the little bit of the end there. So your dreams were unpleasant. You saw horrific creatures and fire. You felt the heat even through your dream, but it all calmed down as you heard a woman's voice break you out of your nightmare. Knobolas, wake up, run. It's roughly 10 a.m. when your eyes snap open as you hear a shrill cry within your room. You look towards your dresser to see a small creature, no taller than a baby, but far more grotesque. Its pallid green skin covers an emaciated humanoid body. Two large curved horns jut from its flaky scalp, and a rat-like tail slithers behind it. When it sees you notice it, it wedges itself between the dresser and the wall and pushes hard. The dresser falls over with a loud bang. It then jumps over to the table where you had eaten your dinner. It picks up the plate and it licks it, and then tosses it onto the ground, causing it to shatter. It looks at you as it picks up the vase of flowers. What would you like to do?
You there, stop this instant.
It holds the vase up higher.
Who are you and who sent you?
Nothing. It holds
Okay,
it
can you
over
at least set that down, please, and let's talk through this.
It drops it, and it smashes on the ground. And
Not
then
what I meant.
it goes invisible.
Oh,
sorry, it's like hard to click.
I still see you. Just kidding.
Yeah, go away. Let's move 'em. Things are overlaid. All right, so you're left alone in the room with a whole lot of mess.
I'm also very on edge because that definitely was not what I expected to see when I woke up.
You hear a knocking on the door. Hey in there, I heard a noise. Is everyone all right?
Yes, it's quite all right in here. Thank you very much.
That sounded really bad. Do you mind if I take a look?
Oh no! It's all fine. It's actually I dropped my water glass.
You hear the doorknob starting to wiggle.
It's a really big mess. You really don't want to come in here.
You hear heavy breathing, impatient snorting, and the sound of footsteps pacing in front of your room. Then you hear a heavy scratching at your door.
Ooh.
And you hear a man let out a terrifying scream and then a gurgle.
Oh, is that a window in the corner of my room?
It is.
Am I on an upper floor or a lower floor?
You are on an upper floor, probably about 30 feet up.
Oof. I think I want to walk over to the window and just see what my options are there.
So go ahead. You have control of your character.
Okay.
All right. So as you look out the window, you see you're about 30 feet up. Doesn't you can do whatever you like, but your body's telling you it's probably not a great idea.
And does my door have a peephole to look outside?
No, but if you'd like to, you could try to look underneath the door. There is a space there.
Okay, I think that's probably my next best bet. So I'm going to make sure there's no light, so there's a candle. I will blow out the candle on the side of my bed first and then walk over there.
All right. Good call. I like that. That actually, it's not going to get super dark, but that should have gotten a little darker.
Okay, so I'm gonna peek under the door here, just the corner.
Mm-hmm. So sorry for those watching the tabletop. I'm fighting with the thing that automatically tracks him, so don't mind the zoom in, zoom out. No, you're doing nothing wrong. It's
okay.
Just something for me to know. All right, so you look underneath the door. Roll perception for me.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, there we go.
Nice. 22.
Oof,
all right.
Okay.
No problem. There's actually quite a bit of space underneath the door. You're actually a little surprised given the quality of the room that they would have such a faulty door. But what you see is you can actually see it pretty clearly. You see the hind legs of a creature that you could probably best describe as a muscular dog with bat wings for ears. And
Oh.
it's standing kind of on its hind legs and definitely on top of what looks like an old man.
Is the old man standing as well, or is he like dead?
So the creature is on top of the old man, and the old man does not seem to be moving much.
Okay, so the man is like on the ground, like
He's on the ground on his back, and the creature is on top of him.
okay. And is the creature still looking in my direction?
The creature is quite preoccupied with the person.
Okay. Okay. Well, I definitely don't think I'm ready to go out that door yet. Is there? Did I bring? I guess are any weapons on me, or did I bring them to the room with me?
So you would have everything that is in your inventory. We can
Okay.
say that you have on.
Okay, I just wanted to make
You
sure.
were so exhausted you fell asleep in your clothes.
Okay. Oh man. So I'm gonna try to call out to that creature thing that I saw in here earlier. I'm gonna see if it's still here, just lurking.
Okay, what do you say?
Hey, little fella, you there?
That's good. You're doing fine. All right, so go ahead and roll a, let's say, persuasion.
Okay.
All right, pretty good. You notice right on the foot of your bed, he comes back into view.
Okay.
Or it, I shouldn't say he.
And I'm going to ask him again, who are you? But a little more gentle this time. I'm not as scared this time.
So he kind of just cocks his head like a dog hearing a weird noise.
Okay, so I assume he doesn't speak my language. Is he small enough to be? Is he smaller than a loaf of bread? I'm just kidding. Is he small enough for me?
He's about the size of a baby, if you want to think about it. So
Okay.
say like a foot and a half to about a foot and a half long or tall.
Okay, so
Pretty
the not small enough to fit under the door.
No.
Okay. Okay, so he's not going to understand me. So I think what I want to do, is probably the wrong move, but I think I'm going to pick him up very gently.
Okay.
I don't know.
So no, that's okay. So if you're trying,
No, don't get too excited, Ed, because I'm about to chuck him out the door.
So Ed, just so you know, nobody else can hear you other than Clifton, which is fine.
Oh.
Those of you hearing,
I didn't know that either.
Funny for us, I suppose. Anyway, so all right, if you'd like to try to reach out and grab this thing, make an attack roll for me. Just find your unarmed attack and roll that. So if you need help, let me know.
I may
It's
need
under
help with-
inventory.
Oh, okay, I see it now. Okay, I see it now.
All right, not bad.
Doing pretty well, right?
Yeah, you're rolling great. So you reach out and you grab this thing with both your hands, and it's trying to get away from you, but you now have it in your hands.
Okay. I'm gonna go with my gut, and it's probably the wrong move, but I think I'm just gonna open the door ever so slightly and chuck it at the creature.
Okay.
This is not the way this probably was planned to go, but I'm sorry.
I don't care what I planned. I love this. This is wonderful. All right, so go ahead and click on the door, just for me. Yeah. All right, so you're going to click on the door, and you're going to throw this little thing out the door. Okay. So roll a d6 for me. Type into the chat. Type /roll. You know what? /roll 1d6
All together.
A space in between the 1d6. All right, so /roll space 1, the number 1d6. Yes, perfect. All right, perfect. All right, you throw him and he hits the other wall. So he rolled a 6. So you threw him pretty darn hard. And he is not going right. All right, so he hits the other wall and he gets the attention of the beast, who then walks over to investigate what was just going on.
Okay. But it didn't. Now, now that I had the door still cracked open a little bit, is there a way to go the other direction that the ball didn't roll, or the creature didn't roll?
So you're trying to say you want to go like over
The opposite
here?
direction, like through my door, but like the opposite direction. Yes.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, just go for it. Okay.
Yeah.
There's
You know what?
oh,
Actually,
this-
time out. Sorry, because
Okay.
when you came up to your room last night, you would have known that you are the last room on this side of the. So you
Okay.
would know that going that direction is immediately a dead end.
Okay.
So
I
I was
guess-
so happy to let you do that, but then I'm like, that's stupid. He would have known.
Okay, so well, I mean, I guess I don't know that man's out there.
No, you know you know that somebody was tackled.
Right. And the other it's literally a straight run to this other exit right here.
So you don't. So you would know that this floor has the stairs are to the right.
Oh, okay. So, oh man.
Stairs down to the main level are to the right.
Oof. Okay. Can I just like listen to see how this encounter goes with the baby and the creature for a minute?
So yes, you can stand there and listen, no problem. So let's just give it a sec. So the little guy hits the wall. It's so hard not to use their real names like what they are. So the little guy hits the wall. The dog-like creature goes over, sniffs at it a little
Sorry,
bit.
in the chat, everyone's just gonna kick out of the fact that I just shot this creature.
No, it's all right. Don't read the chat, by the way, because I can't trust the chat not to spoil things. So the little thing goes over, it sniffs, and then the little guy actually reaches out and swipes at the dog.
Oh, okay.
And he is going to, let's just do this. All right, I'm actually gonna make this private so you can't kind of see what's going on here. All right, so wow, excellent. All right, so it does quite a bit of damage, and the let's see, that is okay. So the dog creature is very injured from just that one swipe. The little guy appears to be quite powerful, and the dog creature backs up a bit, goes back over to the guy, and starts eating him again.
Okay. Okay, so well, now it's nice to know this dog creature got some damage to him before I decided to go out there. So I think I may be ready to attack this creature.
Okay.
Well, before I attack it, can I try to talk to it first? It knows I'm there now, I assume.
You can do anything that you want, Clifton.
Okay. Okay. I asked him the same question I asked our little friend here that probably hates me now.
Are you
who
talking
are
to
you?
the dog?
Yes, the dog.
Okay. Got it.
Okay. Apparently, it probably doesn't speak English either, but it will. Who are you, and why are you here?
All right. So it looks at you, very confused. Again,
Okay.
ears kind of tipping to the side, but now it's coming a little closer, and
Oh,
it's
okay.
looking right at you. I'd say if you're gonna do anything, now's probably a good time, and I'm giving you that one hint because you're new.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think I would like to attack it now.
Okay. All right. Go ahead, and we will. I'll put both of you into combat. So go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay.
All right. So you get to go first. So you rolled a 10. It rolled, or you rolled higher than it. Okay. So what would you like to do?
I guess I'm just gonna go for the most basic thing and just do an Eldritch Blast on it here.
All right. So I will tell you one thing that you would know, but just
Okay.
it's a mechanic. If you
Okay.
are right next to something and you're hitting it with something ranged, you're going to
Okay.
have disadvantage. So I would suggest taking a step back, but
Okay.
don't break line of contact. So you might want to like move over here or something.
Just over here. Yeah, that's where I was
Yep.
heading. Okay.
Cool.
Okay, good to know. Again, and for those of you that
No,
are watching, also know that this is my first time playing, so I might have a bit of a learning curve here, but thankfully Bill's going to help out. So
It's what we're here for. All right. So go ahead and roll your Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Oof.
That's
Oof.
well,
Should
so
I
you-
use my risky whiskey at this moment? I think I may want to do.
you know what? Let's do it. So
do
go
it.
ahead and let's kick back what you've got.
Finish off my Knob Creek 12.
All right, and then let's see. Is this
Okay.
I am trying. So do me a favor. So you rolled a 19 to hit, so that's fine. Just go ahead and do an Eldritch Blast again. That way we don't have to try to re-roll damage.
Okay.
But it'll hit, like it's a guaranteed hit. So now you do 9 damage.
Okay.
All right.
A bit
So
better. Okay.
yep. So that's interesting. Oh, because you didn't have it targeted. But
Oh,
that's okay.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. So all right. So you tell me what your Eldritch Blast looks like.
So I think it is a like my hand always just kind of has a bit of like smoke when I get a bit anxious or angry. But as this creature started approaching me, I got really nervous. So there was a bit of like the black smoke kind of had like little purple sparks in it, and I think it kind of grew and grew. And then as I kind of charged up this attack, not quite as epic as I would like. It's only a 9, but it kind of did like a little. I did my hand out like this, and it kind of did like a little pew, just like towards it, but not the puniest pew, but like a little.
At your
little bit of
level,
action there.
a 9 for an Eldritch Blast is really good, just so you know.
Oh well,
so-
in that case, it shot out of my
So,
hand like a
awesome.
freaking lightning beam.
So your Eldritch Blast singes the some of the skin right off of the back of this creature, which then drops to the ground dead. So
Okay, thank
you
God.
nice job. So
Well,
but
that
you
was
now
interesting. First encounter.
so the little guy is actually going to run back into the room, and then he's going to run towards your window, and he's going to go invisible.
Okay. Is the window open?
The window's open.
Okay.
Well, the window is not open.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. I think I'm going to go investigate not only the dead creature, but also the man that he was on top of.
Okay. All right. So you're kind of just looking what's going on. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So on the creature, you know what? Do me a favor. Roll a religion check for me.
Okay.
All right. 10. So you've seen this creature in your nightmares before, but you don't really know anything about it.
Okay.
You've seen it among the fire, among the terror and the nightmares that you've been having. This is definitely not the first time you've seen it, but previously it's always been blurry or ethereal. You haven't really been able to get a good look at it, and now that you can, kind of wishing you hadn't.
Okay.
It is a hideous monstrosity of a creature.
Okay.
Nothing is on it. It doesn't have any pockets or anything like that. Nothing to loot. The old man does, however, have a key on him.
Okay. Well, since that thing is definitely dead, I assume I'm going to go grab the key from the old man's pocket.
Okay.
And I'm going to. I assume he's a guest here. Do I recognize this man?
You do not.
Okay. I'm going to guess that maybe he is a guest that is staying here as well. So are there any other rooms that I could potentially try to use this key to get into?
So you see there's a number of doors along this floor. That's what those little icons are on your screen, the little white door looking
Mhm.
things. If you'd like to try to open any of them, that would be totally fine, but it's up to you.
Okay, I'd like to try opening the one to my right here. So
You're right. All right, go ahead. Walk over there, open it up.
okay, so it opens.
So you look inside, there's nothing there. It does look like the beds have been slept in, but there is nobody in there.
Okay, so I'm going to, since there's no one, I don't assume there's anyone around except that maybe the little guy that I probably shouldn't have angered earlier. But you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and go into that room, just very, very quietly, very stealthily.
Okay. So go ahead. So you walk into the room. What are you looking for? Or what are you doing?
Good question. I'm trying to figure out who this guy was and whether he was also attacked by this demon or he was like traveling with this creature.
Gotcha. Well, roll intelligence. So open up your character sheet and just click on the intelligence.
Okay.
Not a saving
Cliffy
throw.
needs to roll intelligence, not Knobolas, but
That's okay. So if you you should be able to click on the word intelligence on the left side.
Okay, I
of
see
the-
now. I see now.
Yep.
And that's an ability check, correct?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Oof.
So you roll a 5. You're not sure, but I would with a 5, I don't really want to give you too much, but he's dead.
Okay. Okay, so I don't think I'm gonna find much in this room. So I think what I'm gonna do now is the woman in my dreams told me to run. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to get out of this inn.
Okay. All right, so you can go ahead and move yourself. Actually, I would suggest you use your arrow keys.
Okay, yeah, I was
You're kind of
struggling
in a free movement kind of situation. So
so I'm
go to the right is the way
Okay.
out. So I did some cool stuff here. So there's
well, I like all this, yeah.
stairs there.
I need to zoom out on.
So
I'm not
you get
okay.
it.
There we go.
You gotta go up here.
Okay, I was zoomed in too far. My bad.
That's okay. That's okay. So once you go there, it should jump you, and I'm curious. Yeah,
very
that's so cool.
very well done. That was awesome.
That's the first time I've had that. All right, so you get downstairs, and it is completely empty of humans or any sort of humanoid. But you do hear noises coming from the kitchen.
Okay, and you said it's about 10 a.m., so it's like middle of the day or early morning.
9:30, but sorry, yes, it is 10 a.m. You're right. So it is, yeah, it's morning.
Okay, so I would assume this is a bit unusual. So I think I'm gonna make my way to the kitchen to see if maybe someone else had also seen this creature.
Okay, so go ahead. All right. So
oh no, is that the
you
kitchen?
look into the kitchen and you see two more of these dog-like creatures, and
Okay.
they have noticed you.
Oof. Okay. Do they look like just as strong as the last one, or stronger, or?
Good question. Perception for me, please.
Okay. Mm.
You're not sure. You're still
Yeah.
like, what the hell is this thing? Now you hear the voice in your head again, telling you
That's
to
what
run.
that's what I was about to just after that roll. I think I'm gonna go with my the voice in my head's advice and run the heck out of there.
Awesome. All right, so I'll just kind of speed you up for this. No problem. So you emerge into. I really hope that this works. So I'm going to switch over to all VTT. I'm hopeful that maybe if I do this first, so everybody's on. I should have warned you guys. Sorry, but everybody's on right now. I'm going to try to switch over, and hopefully it actually works this time.
Okay, so you guys don't
All
judge
right,
me
so
too
it's
hard.
loading.
I was forced into combat my first moment, unless I probably shouldn't have. I
No.
mean, okay.
Oh no, you did great.
Can I
That
ask
was
them
a-
what I think they would they have chucked this creature? I
Oh,
mean,
that was
they may know
fantastic.
what this creature is, so I don't want to spoil it for myself or anyone else that's also new.
I
don't want
I will.
Poor
Oh, sorry,
Clifton
go
is
ahead.
getting surrounded by these little doggy things. Jeez.
to. No, right? Like, what?
I feel like we all had relatively easy
They're like, oh,
intros.
plant this rock in a bush. I'm like, oh, wow, this is easy. And now there's a murderous dog at my door. So okay,
Oh,
great.
man,
I
no.
didn't have to kill anyone, but I was told not to kill anyone.
So it seems it's loading a little bit.
You had to pew pew people.
Yeah, you actually threw somebody at somebody else. That's my favorite thing I've ever seen
I know,
done in
that
a
was
D&D
great.
game.
Yeah, that
Is
was
just,
great.
It was
just kick
entertaining.
open the door and just hurl a goblin at somebody. Just
I tried the easy way first. I tried the window, and apparently there was no way out there. So
Bring this reckless energy to every game, and then we're gonna have a good time.
I know,
Knobolas
right?
isn't that type of person, but he kind of panicked, and he gets a bit anxious when he panics, and he just kind of probably makes the wrong decision most of the time. That's just the character.
oh, it's fantastic, fantastic. I loved
So
that.
I'm preloading the scene again because it's weird. Like the stream user, which is the one that we're viewing the VTT through, is joining, but then nobody else is here, so he doesn't have any vision. That's why it looks gray on the screen for those
Should
of
we
you watching at home.
should we
You
refresh
guys are
or
good at
anything?
the moment, and actually, I think I figured out another way that you guys won't have to rejoin.
Oh, it's coming in here. Yeah, 76%.
But let's see. So
Oh, mine's
I'm gonna
taking
give it a
forever.
minute to load.
I'm at 44, by the way.
We
Okay, good
we came up in the. I don't know if you saw the chat, Clifton, but we came up with a T-shirt idea for your character.
Oh yeah.
Chucking creatures with Fabio-like features.
Yes. That's gonna be my next intro, next round. I gotta remember that.
Oh,
I
Write
love
this
that.
down.
I just picture like with the man chest just completely exposed and just like one hand just whipping a little guy around by the leg.
with a tail, with just ripping
It's not
around by the
bad.
tail.
You said it looked like
Woo!
a baby. I was thinking like Baby Yoda. Like I'm like it's so cute, but like I'm like also it's very round and like bouncy. So
Someone
That's
else
not
said something about Grogu as well. So
Yeah.
yeah,
That's
you weren't
funny.
far off with that.
Actually, that's not super far away from what it could be. So that's pretty good.
And I know,
Alright.
yeah, I think people know this is a character. This is probably a character that's probably common to the universe of Dungeons and Dragons. I'm just a newbie, so
No,
I have no
actually.
idea what that was.
Not really. It is like a core character, but it's not one that a lot of people use.
Okay, good to know.
Clifton throwing Grogu like he's playing friggin' cornhole.
I always hated that guy.
That's beautiful.
Just a bunch of elves and they're just grabbing little dudes. And just...
I'm gonna restart this again.
Okay,
Again, there's
no worries.
The good news is I now know what to Google, and hopefully this will be not a problem next week.
Okay.
Or next
I actually
time.
just poured. I realized I didn't have anything after I did my little saving risky whiskey, so I just poured some of my old label Knob Creek. This is the 9-year one, same proof, 100 proof. So I just kind of want to do like a little, not side by side, but now that I've had the 12-year and really appreciate it, I'm excited to see going back to the old 9-year to see does it stand up against that.
I'll tell you what, if that 12-year was readily available, I'd buy it like every week. It's so good.
I do see now. This is just not the cast strength one. This is just the regular 12-year.
Yeah, no, even the regular one I think is great.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I wouldn't say readily available here, but it's you see it often enough to not miss it. I have a couple backup bottles because I was worried about that. It's grown on me. At first, I was not too into it, but the more and more I drink it, the more I realize it's like just a really solid Knob Creek. So,
have you heard that the age statement's going away again?
Again?
What? Again? No, I have not heard that. Has it happened or is it rumors?
Apparently it's happening. Yeah, the Knob Creek age statement, the 9-year is they're supposed to be going away again because of the demand. It's insane.
As much as I love Knob Creek, like they got to get their act together because they've changed bottle shapes, they've changed label designs. Like I just can't I don't know. I mean, I'm interested to see how it compares like quality wise, but man, that's disappointing.
Yeah, I do feel like at least Beam Suntory keeps their things a little bit more consistent than say Brown Foreman or Pernod Ricard when they do these changes. So
yeah, that's true. I mean,
silver lining, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, apparently the age statement is going away with all the bourbon demand. I mean, I don't know how long. I think they're trying to hold out. From what I heard, they're trying to hold out as long as they can to see if they can get back up to. Obviously, they're just trying to see if their stuff can age, and they're trying to hold off before they could fill enough bottles to meet demand right now before they make that change, because it's always a lot,
Whiskey Mountain said, "Sorry for drinking so much of their stock." we're all guilty.
Well, Adriana's fault, obviously.
Yeah.
That's probably true.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of which, so I poured some tealing, small batch. It's it is what it is. It's good.
Oh, I mean,
yeah.
I see a screen of stuff.
Yes, everything should be good.
Freaking dogs things.
So I didn't want to interrupt. So Molly, Ed, and Jason, actually everybody, could you except for Molly, could you refresh your Foundry?
Yes.
Okay, I did not refresh.
Molly's the only one that's in. So.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I saw myself. I thought we were good.
Alessio Morte.
I have some ideas as to what's causing this, but it's nothing I want to necessarily try to debug while we're playing.
No.
Bad idea.
As if we don't have enough nerd talk.
Oh yeah, that worked way better on my end.
Oh my god, yeah, that loaded quick. I don't know what you did.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, I see
did
it now.
things.
I'm back.
I did things and stuff. All right, cool. So let me do this. So you do. Cool. So there should be some music coming through. Hopefully not too loud for people at home. If for whatever reason that music that I'm doing is too loud, just let me know in the chat because it's something I'd like to continue to do. Okay, so Knobolas, you emerge into the main crossroads in the town. Your eyes begin to adjust to the daylight, and you see something that I forgot to do. Yeah, give me a break. 1,000 things. All right, cool. There we go. Boom.
Ooh, okay.
Super cool. All right. You see the red glow of a portal and many more of the creatures emerging from it.
Whoa.
Oh no.
So, Alessio, you had just left Peerless Potables. You're caught in the middle of this as well. The creatures don't seem to have seen you yet, but they soon will.
Because I live in the
What would-
shadows.
You sure do.
He's dark, guys. He's
So
dark.
you are
So
you are
dark.
on. So-
You gotta say dark. Dark.
I listen to The Cure all night.
I
They
lead the
don't hear
Black
music, by the
Parade.
way. Bill, they're saying they don't hear the music, just so you guys know.
Oh, okay. No, that's good to hear. Then I'll turn it off. I put it in post usually, so that not a problem. Thank you guys for letting me know. All right. So anyway, so Alessio, blah blah blah. You are now within this fight. Yeah. What would you like to do?
Oh my God, what's even happening right now? There's a portal.
You don't know.
I
You
brought all
walked-
hell among us.
Yeah.
Like
There's a
You walked out of
portal.
an herbalist store and you're just like, what the hell? So
Yeah,
by the way, Knobolas, if you could roll initiative for me, and actually Alessio, if you could do the same.
Yeah, I literally just went to Bed Bath and Beyond, and now there's a battle.
Awesome.
All right.
All right.
What am I rolling,
So
bud?
you're rolling initiative?
Got it.
Yep.
Wait, where's initiative?
So double click on your character, and then it should be at the top.
Oh,
Good
initiative.
question.
Got it. Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Just click initiative.
Click your +3. Yep.
Got it.
Or the word. I'm not sure which one does it for you. Cool. There you go.
Goes.
All right. So funny, I didn't see the roll, but that's okay. You rolled a nat 1. All right. So anyway, cool. So you are now
Our
part
rogue
of the
is really
initiative.
good at being quick.
Yeah. I know. All right. So you should be visible. Cool. Agnomeio,
Yes. Hello.
you were on your way to the Red Sun Inn after the guard gave you a little bit of a heckling. You were determined to show him. So you're on your way to the Red Sun Inn, and you hear shouting. The wine may have to wait. Do you run
Oh.
towards the yelling?
It certainly will, for Agnomeio Banderas does not back down when people are in trouble. And I put on my mask and my ridiculous giant hat.
Fantastic. So you show up at the top here. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Yes, sir.
Daffy, you arrived in town just moments ago, and you hear otherworldly growls and humans screaming. Do you run towards?
Oh,
yelling?
it's a party now.
Oh, I absolutely run towards it.
You look down at Amy and you say, "I'll be right back," and you run. Go ahead and roll initiative. You join up with Agnomeio as you both enter the fray,
Oh, hello.
and we are now a party.
Whoop, whoop.
Awesome. All right. So up first, we are now in actual combat. Good job. Yeah.
We're about to take out all these Grogus.
Yeah. Wait, no, these are the dogs. These are
Oh,
the,
so these are the
freaky-
dogs.
Freaky
Yes.
dog people. Yeah.
Oh, pretty dog. Okay, dog people. Okay.
All right. So the one down here is up first. So it is currently engaged with a guard who had just they're basically fighting. So he is going to make a bite attack against the guard. Sorry. I
Damn.
have Ooh, ouch.
Mhm.
All right, so he is going to do 8
Dang.
damage to this guard.
The guard's
That's,
dead.
that's a good start. Yeah, actually the guard is dead.
Oh.
That
the
is
guard
not a
goes
good
down
start. That's a bad
almost
start
immediately.
for
Well, it
And
depends.
then
Was he the one who gave me a hard time or not? That's what.
us.
he was not. He was further in the town.
Oh, well, then I'm
and
very
then-
sad.
It is not going to stop, and it's going to attack it with its claws as well.
Oh, damn.
Sheesh.
It actually, as it's tackling it to the ground with its teeth, the claws kind of get trapped underneath the falling body, and it can't get them out in order to make a good attack. All right, up next is all right, another one of these guys. So the guy over here is currently engaged with this guard. I'm trying to find the damn button. Oh, because I didn't click begin combat. That's why. Okay, there we go. All right, so this one here is actually going to do something slightly different. So it is going to get a really concentrating look on its face, and it's going to produce what's called a fetid cloud, which
Yeah, I know exactly what these are now. Okay.
so it produces this awful smelling stench from its pores and all around it, and the guard needs to make a Constitution saving throw. And it does not succeed.
Oh.
Oh,
Uh,
damn, these guards are biting it.
Seriously.
So much for being guards.
Yeah.
1 minute. Any creature that starts poisoned. Okay, so he's poisoned. So he is poisoned, which means he's got some disadvantages going on. You don't need to worry about that. Okay, so I don't know what I'm going to use for poison, so I'm just going to pick this one. That's silence, but I don't care. Okay, so that was his turn. So he's now got this 10-foot surrounding stench around him. Up next is Knobolas.
Okay. I'm just doing a quick little search just about this, like the smell. It smells familiar, so I'm just doing a quick little research into that. But I think it's safe to walk through. So,
Kind of like, what do you mean research?
I just Googled because I didn't know what a fetid cloud was. But it's
Oh,
okay.
don't do
It's
that.
okay.
No Google.
Okay. Sorry. All I saw was
Knobolas doesn't have Google.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not supposed to play the game. Sorry.
So Knobolas sees this cloud and he wants to keep its distance but still be within range in case he needs to attack one of these things. Because these ones didn't see him come out of the end, did they?
They have not really noticed you yet.
Okay, I'm just gonna move to a little bit more hidden position. I think I'd like to just move. Just kind of in this bush right here.
Okay. All right.
And I guess can I attack as well as move in the same move or no?
Yes. So you every turn you have an attack, a bonus action, and a movement. There's also kind of like a free action, which like if you want to open a door or something that's like very small, like draw your.
Okay, sorry. There is a dog
yell
like
at
scratching outside my physical door right now, and I'm a little creeped out. So
Oh.
I think it's okay.
Fantastic.
So anyway, so I guess I you know what, I would like to do another Eldritch Blast now that I have my distance.
Fantastic. So click on the one that you want and hit the letter T on your keyboard. That will target the one that you actually want, and that goes for the rest of you as well. And that will also unleash all the cool stuff that I did.
Oh, okay.
All right. So who are you?
So
targeting?
you know what, my creature has. I can target any of these guys right now. They're all within range, I believe.
Correct. You have 120
so,
feet for your Eldritch
You know what?
Blast.
I think we could use this guard. So I'd like to try to kind of help him out. So I think I would like to target the one that's emitting the gaseous funk.
Okay.
The one that foughted.
Yeah.
Flooded.
So am I good to attack him now?
Yep, absolutely. So click on him, hit the letter T. Don't forget to do that.
Okay. It
And
has a little target logo on it.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Okay.
Boom. All right.
Okay.
So sorry. Oh wow, nice job. I got excited.
You are.
Did he pew the shit out of him?
He did pew the shit out of him. So he's he definitely felt that one, and he has now turned his gaze towards you.
Okay. Great.
So that's likely the end of your turn. Just to get
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So while we're doing the other turns, double check your spells, see what is bonus actions, what's actions, all that stuff. All right. Up next is another Dretch. So the one to the left of the guard here. I shouldn't have said its name, but whatever.
It's okay. But the people who know already.
I was just gonna say people know. All right. So this thing is going to it's going to make a bite attack against this guard. Whoops. So it's going to roll a 9, so it does not succeed. So it's obscured by the fetid cloud. And now it's going to make a claw attack against the guard as well. Nat 20. Oof. All right, so these guys are hopefully you're realizing they're not to be messed with. All right, so 7 plus 5 is 12. So this guard is hurting. He is on his last.
Oh my god, he's on his last breath right now.
Yeah. All right. So and then the little guy is going to actually move kind of out of that bush there. All right. next is the guard. So he is panicking right now.
Run!
But
Run!
He's actually are you saying that out loud?
Yeah, actually I am.
All right, so he's looking at you. He's so injured. He's just kind of out of it, and he's just hearing you say run. So he's going to try to run towards you, which is potentially a mistake, but we'll see.
Oh, well, that's bad.
Oh no.
All right, so both dredges get an opportunity attack. Dretch, sorry. All right, so a 14, I believe a 14 hits. No, a 14 does not hit. Awesome.
Oh, thank God.
All right, and
I'd be really mad if I got this guy killed.
and then let's see what happens.
Oh, God.
A 13 does not hit, so he manages to hobble away. Who knows how? But he's actually, I think he gets 5 more feet. So he's up with you. He's, what the hell are these things?
I do not know, my friend, but soon they shall taste the steel of justice.
Daffy's looking at him like, what is this guy?
It's like a 3-foot child just in a mask and a giant hat, just like,
So Ed, know that I'm not doing inspiration in this game because of the risky whiskey, but if I was, I would love to give you one for that.
Okay, fair enough.
So do more of that. All right, Daffy, you're up. What would you like to do?
Okay, if I approach the one that's emitting that foul gas,
Yes.
is that going to affect me?
If you start your turn within it, then you have to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh. Well, I don't love that, but let's be bold here. All right, so I'm going to move down here.
Here comes Daphne.
Daphne.
Sorry, Daphne. All right,
Great introduction there.
You can make it there if you want to.
Okay, there we go.
Awesome.
So I'm targeting that one, but you said I have to make a
So click on it and hit T. You don't have to if you start your turn. So you're currently in your so you're good for the moment.
Okay.
You hold your breath as you run into the stink cloud.
Yeah, and I just want to swing my short sword at it.
Right. So make sure you click on it, hit T, and then do your thing. Okay, or don't.
I did. I did click on it. Yes.
All right, so a 13. So let's see, just a 13.
Come on.
13 hits and does 8 damage, which is exactly what it had left. So
yes.
Well done.
Nice job. So you tell me what this looks like.
What the actual kill?
Yeah, why not?
Yes, that's good.
I just swing my short sword over my head, and like the beautiful emeralds that are inlaid in it are just like glittering, and just wham, just behead it.
Fantastic. Nice. You cut its head off. Fantastic.
Absolutely.
All right. Anything else?
That's my turn.
All right. So up next is the dead guard. So then Alessio, you are up.
All right. Well, you said that earlier. The dead guard, the freaking mouse dog, whatever the fuck is attacking him.
Yes.
He was kind of stuck, right? Correct?
No. Nope.
He wasn't stuck. Okay.
I mean, he's like in a bush, but I wouldn't say he's stuck.
Okay, he's in a bush, but not stuck. All right.
Yep.
I feel like with all this craziness going on, I want to help. I want to help out here. So I feel like I do want to attack since his back is turned to me, the dog man in the bush. I kind of want to attack him from behind since I'm so sneaky.
Sure. All right. So I would say he has not noticed you, which means that I'm going to give you advantage on the attack. So you'll be able to roll your, what is it called? Backstab, something like that. Your sneak attack damage as part of your attack. So go ahead and move yourself to where you want to be. Make sure you have enough space. 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, you'll be able to get there.
Okay.
All right. So be a badass.
Be a badass. All right. Let's see here. I'm going to go to... All right.
So first off, are you using your rapier or your daggers?
I'm using my rapiers because it sounds bad.
Okay. So use your rapier. So first off, let's roll an attack. So roll an attack against this guy, the dog.
Wait, so I got to click on him first, right?
So you click on him first, and then you click on the thing with your rapier.
Boom.
All right, fantastic. So you roll a 21, so you definitely hit. So you do 7 damage, but because you have advantage, once a turn, you can do a sneak attack as long as you have advantage on the attack. So if you go to your features, you can click on sneak attack, and that will let you do some additional damage.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I was trying to investigate. Please ignore that. Please ignore that.
That's
Sorry.
okay. No, it's
Not
fine.
Knobolas casting a spell on me?
I thought by clicking on it,
The
it would
Dark
show me
One's
some info, so I
blessing.
apologize.
Yeah, actually, so if did you killed that other? Yeah, you should be giving yourself.
That's why I was trying to
Yep.
investigate that.
Cool,
I'm sorry.
thank you.
That was
No problem at all. All right, so Alessio, you did 12 points of damage to this guy, which is almost enough.
Oh,
So-
God. What are these dogs made out of?
Dog.
darkness.
They're made
Dogs
of
are made
darkness.
dogs.
I'm attacking the darkness. All right. Anything else, Alicia?
I can't attack him again, can I?
Not yet. Maybe when you get a little bigger.
All right, turn over.
All right. Cool. Up next, Agnomeio.
Oh, it is time.
Get him.
All right, so I cannot run quite as fast as you long-legged folks, so I will go for the closer of the fellas, the little dogs. And I run up, and as I run past, I notice I'm going to look over at our half-naked friend sitting in the bush and be like, "Oh, hello, my broad-chested amigo."
Hello there.
And then I whip out my rapier, and I'm like, "Hello, foul canine. I do not know where you come from, but by the end of today, you shall wish you had stayed on your master's leash. On guard!" And I smack him with my rapier.
Fantastic. All right. Do your thing.
Only a 10. 10 versus AC.
All right. 10. 10 does not hit.
All right. Well, then he'll have to regret this day later. We'll work on that.
So you actually take too long monologuing, and he just kind of like backs up just a little out of your reach. And when you jab, it stops like right here. Awesome. All right, up next is our buddy that's right next to Alessio. So I'm trying real hard to keep this VTT up. All right, so he is going to note it. First off, he sees you, and you are his new little buddy. He's gonna make a bite attack against you. Let me just do this. T roll. Well, he hits you with a 21 for 1 point of damage.
Oh,
So he is so sure where you are. He just I don't even know how to describe that. He fails. All right, so then he's going to come at you with his claws. Boy, he's just too injured. You know, like his arm's not working right. So as he tried to turn around and get you, you were out of his reach. And epic fail. All right, up next is Knobolas.
All right. Well, Knobolas, now that he knows he's not alone battling these guys, is gonna like give himself some liquid courage. So he's gonna pour himself a little bit more of a Knob Creek single barrel store pick. But as well as that, you know what? He met Agnomeio for the first time. He was a little charmed by him, but I would also like to help out because there is a creature he's fighting. So I feel like my angle right now in this bush is not very good to be able to attack this creature. I still want to keep my distance, so I think I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna get a little bit more central. I'm gonna go over by our guard buddy over here, just to kind of, maybe give him a little bit of support over there.
Sure.
So I'm gonna sit by him, and I guess there's nothing else to do but an Eldritch Blast. So I will attack the. You know what? I think I'm at a good angle to not hit Agnomeio with that.
Yes. That's
So-
no problem. So actually,
I'm
I'm gonna pause for 1 sec just to let everybody who watches know I have a house rule. if you are attacking somebody and like a creature and somebody is directly next to them, if you roll a 1 on your attack, it hits the person next to him. So
okay.
that's just a thing I do. So
Okay.
Totally fair. Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm sorry, Agnomeio, if I hit you, but let's go ahead and do that roll.
I embrace danger. Do it.
And I also mentioned so the thing that I accidentally rolled earlier was one of my abilities. When I kill an enemy, I get a temporarily 5-point boost to my health. And I didn't mean to activate it in that moment, but
it was great. I'm glad you remembered to do that. Yep.
So that's
awesome.
now activated. So okay, but I'm gonna go ahead and try to kill this fucker. So let me.
Fantastic.
All right.
So make sure you target him.
Yep, just did.
Roll those dice. 21 will hit for 5 damage. Boom.
Damn.
Awesome.
That was sexy.
All right. So
I think I'm gonna look over to the guard and be like, "You good?" And like, how's he gonna react to that?
he is currently down on one knee, but he's holding his sword or whatever weapon. I think he has a pike, and he's not doing well, but he is alive.
I'll end my turn. I just want to make sure he's still with us.
All right. So up next is the Dretch over here near Daffy. So he is going to charge at you, Daffy, and he is going. It's funny. I keep doing the shortcuts for Roll20 instead of this. All right. So he's going to make a bite attack against you.
Ooh,
All right, so 21. So he's going to do 4 points of damage.
rude.
And then he's going to
So
attack you
rude.
with his
So rude.
and then he's going to attack you with his claws.
No.
All right, so another 6 damage.
I'm unconscious.
Oh no, I'm sorry. A 15 does not hit you. Yep.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say,
You got lucky. So he jumps up and he manages to bite just kind of the inside of your elbow, and as he goes with his claws, it ting right off your armor. So you're nice. All right, and he kind of drops back down to the ground. He's trying to stare you down. All right, up next is our buddy the guard. Let's see what he's got at his disposal. Hopefully, all right. So the
guard that's half dead.
Yeah. So he
Just get to safety.
You know what?
Please.
Well, so here's the thing. He's I can't. That's a tough one. All right, you know what I'm gonna do? Hold on. I'm gonna leave it up to the dice.
He should run back into
flip it
Bath
to
and Body Works where I was.
All right, so he is going to charge into battle. He sees Daffy being attacked, and he's feeling very brave. He's going to run down here, and he is going
beautiful,
to
stupid.
I'll say, try to outshow all of us. What the hell? I'm supposed to be the beautiful, stupid idiot.
Beautiful idiot.
He's going to attack the creature with a spear, and he's going to hit. For 4
there you
damage.
go.
Yep,
Well,
Nice
so,
God, guard. Man, this is a brave guard.
All right, so he's gonna kind of move over here and lean against the barrel. So he's hurting. All right, up next is Daffy.
okay. I absolutely would like to retaliate and get this one with my sword. So hopefully it's targeted. I did your little trick.
Yeah, I think everything's been working properly, so I don't really understand. But either way, it's all been good.
I'm a roll. Oh, oh, heck no.
So that one didn't work.
It happens.
It happens.
Didn't work.
Yeah.
Daffy's oh, what?
You're so inspired by the heroism of the guard that you're just like, what? And you're like,
yeah.
"Ah."
Yeah. I noticed the emeralds on my sword shining, and I was like, oh, shiny. And yeah, that messed up my swipe there.
Sounds about right. Anything
Dang.
else?
Actually, question, wouldn't I technically attack with advantage?
You sure would. Excellent. Nope. Yep.
Hell
Go ahead. So she's attacking with advantage because the guard is directly behind, and had just attacked. So basically the creature is distracted. That's
better.
much better. All right. So you do 4 points of damage. Excellent.
And advantage means you get to roll twice is we should make clear for folks. Yeah, so
Yes,
you
and
get
the
to
better-
make
Make
a
that
better
clear, 'cause
roll.
I needed that info, so thank you, Ed.
Yeah.
No, definitely. You guys always do stuff like that because I got too much going on. I'm not going to think about stuff like that all the time.
Flanking is
please,
always
thank
good. Any situation, try to flank the enemies.
Okay.
Yells Daffy to the group.
yeah, guys, strangers who I don't know yet, flank them.
All right. Anything else?
Nah, I think I like the position that I'm in, so I'm going to stay put there.
All right, Alessio, you are up.
So I got to finish off this dog man over here that I'm right in front of or behind. How much left to break this guy's ass?
Great choice of words. I love it.
It is oozing this black and red and purple kind of ichor stuff out of its body. It looks real rough.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, and it smells real bad.
All right. Well, I want to put this guy out of his misery. So I'm going to attack again. The same guy that killed the guard. Okay. I can't. When I'm clicking on him, it's not staying. So I'm not sure if it's.
Oh, that's strange.
It's staying on me.
I do see that. Yeah, that's weird. I wonder why that.
Oh, there.
There we go. All right, go ahead. I think that was my fault. I was attacking you using him, and I think I had targeted you. So. All right, so go ahead and roll your attack.
It's still coming off when I move the mouse off. It doesn't stay. The square isn't staying on him. Does it still mean I'm attacking?
Don't
him?
even worry about it. Just
right.
roll your attack. Yeah.
Got it. Rapier.
All right. So you 14, and that hits. You do 6 damage. So you tell me what that looks like. You killed him.
Well, right when I kill him and I make that final blow, I whisper in his ear, "Se non oggi morirai domani," which means if not today, you will die tomorrow.
Ooh.
Love it.
Dark.
Dark.
So dark.
So dark. Oh man.
From there, I feel like now I can help out Daffy, who's just above me. Since I'm behind the bush, I might be able to go there and help her as well. If I don't know, can I do that in the same turn?
So you have your movement. So you have probably 30 feet of movement,
Yes.
which is 6 squares.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So let me see here.
So the gods hear your awesomely dark thing, and the whole sky turns black. And they...
Ooh.
So
I'm just
dark.
fucking around. All right, sorry. The sunlight will come back.
I move right behind. I move right behind this other dog man
So
swiftly.
this one's dead. That one's dead.
Oh, he's dead already. Oh, awesome.
Yep, but you can move up to the one above you.
I gotta
like you
help
still-
out this brave guard because he's shown me a lot of gusto. And now I want to take a swipe at him.
All right.
At the guard.
No,
I'm just kidding.
you've used your attacks already. So
Oh, I did. Okay, so I'm gonna stay right there.
yep, but you're in a better spot. All right, Agnomeio.
Haha. It is time to finally kill this dog. Let's hope. Rolling. Oh, 19
Wow.
with 13 points of damage.
Fantastic. So who you? Oh, you're attacking that one. All right.
Yeah.
So exactly what he had left. So tell me what that looks like.
Oh, I do it the way that they kill the bull in Andalusia. I dive to the right and I stab him in the neck, and I drop off my blade and wipe it up on my cape.
Fantastic. All right. Excellent. So up next is you guys. I believe that's it for the Yep. So you guys. No, you're not. There's one left. Sorry. So Knobolas, you're up.
Okay. Knobolas
This
is
is
getting
the only
sick
one
and
left.
tired of these men out showing him. So Knobolas is going to go in and you know, he can't control the weather or the sky or anything, but he really wants to help out both Daffy and Alessio. How do I pronounce that? Is it Alessio or Alessio?
Alessio.
Alessio. Okay.
Are you yelling this to him?
What do you
How do I say your name? I don't know.
Alessio, you could just say Alessio. Go ahead and kill him with your nipples.
Anyways, Knobolas doesn't get too close. He wants to take just one step forward, just to assert his dominance. So he's just gonna move a little closer. But he's got to go to his usual. He's gonna Eldritch Blast his ass. So let me target him.
Oh, it's time for the pew pew action. Here we go.
Let's pew pew the hell out of him.
Oh, that pew pew.
Oh.
Puny pew.
Risky whiskey.
So hold on. An 11. 11. No, sorry.
I was gonna say, wow.
God damn it.
Its AC is 11. But if you want a risky whiskey, all right. No,
But
you already
did
did.
he?
You already.
I've already done it.
Oh, we already did one. Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, so the men continue to upshow him, and just Knobolas is just feeling pretty defeated right now.
That's all right. All right. So up next is the creature. So it is. Oof. Oh, what's it gonna do?
Oh my god.
So what was the last thing to attack? So Daffy, you were the last one to attack it?
Maybe.
All right, cool. So so it's going to it's kind of noticing it's not in a great place. It's going out. So it is going to bite you, Daffy.
The
Or
hell?
attempt to.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. So it does 1 point of
Oh,
damage.
it did
One
the same
point of
thing.
damage.
It's so weak.
Well, it rolled a 1 on its attack.
Yeah,
So-
no, but it did that
and-
last time though.
and then it's going to make well, that's probably not bad for your team. So and then it did another 3 points of damage to you.
Oh shit.
Damn, Daffy.
I've
All
got
right,
1
so save
HP
Daffy.
left.
Oh no.
All right. So up next is the guard. This guard
my
is
God.
Bring us
he
home,
exerted
you-
himself.
You hero, you beautiful hero. Bring us home.
Hold on, I gotta
Beautiful.
point out Pinch Hitter Whiskey Lounge has been killing it in the chat. He says we all know Knobolas wants to hurl Agnomeio at the Tourette.
Oh, yes! Oh, that's amazing. It's the fastball special.
That's right.
Sorry, I had to point that out. I didn't mean to
No,
interrupt.
that's great.
Toss me.
I'm gonna do it again. So this guard is exhausted. So he's gonna go for it.
Oh my god.
You can do it,
Wow.
guard.
He is
This
gonna feel
beautiful
this in the
idiot is
morning.
brave.
All right, he is rolling, and oh, he misses. He actually, as he goes to stab it with a spear, he misses completely, and the spear goes in the ground, and he kind of just like walks into it, and it's like really embarrassing, kind of like a like a rake. So, all right, no, am I the only one? All right, that's fine. Daffy, you're up.
Oh god, I'm so weak. I can barely lift the sword to do this, but I gotta try. Let's see what happens.
Oh.
I've got advantage.
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
Oh, yep. Actually, so did the guard. I didn't think about that. Oh well.
Boom.
There you
15
go.
hits
There we go.
and
Hey.
six. It does not kill him, but he's very
my
close
God.
to
Come
death.
on.
All right.
Guys, can you kill this creature? Because I'm really not doing so hot. And now there's the guard.
I will take him out.
I'm sure you will. Knobolas just sits back
Alessio.
and just twiddles his thumbs.
Alessio, it is your turn.
Vivo be proteger mia sorella a Daffy. Here we go. All right. I'm taking him out.
Yeah, you
Nice.
15 hits, and nice job. All right, yeah. So you do 11 damage. So, all right, you thrust into the creature and stab it into the
Whoa.
ground. As
Oh, I hope I thrusting with my knife.
You- no comment. No. Awesome. All right, so I'm not gonna out. You kill the creature. So
The stench of their stinky ass blood fills the air.
beautiful. All right, so you have seemingly repelled this demonic invasion. Congratulations. You are all out of combat, and you have all leveled up to level 2. So
Ooh.
you can do that. You can do that off off time. but we'll talk about that after the stream. Congratulations, everybody! You survived.
Well done.
Yeah.
Well done.
Barely hanging on by a thread here.
Barely. Daffy needs a night at the inn.
I don't know how Knobolas made it out of the inn, honestly.
yeah, you had a bad day compared to
Really did.
Knobolas woke up from like a bad dream. I was in a dream about freaking Grogu and these dog guys.
Just one thing after the other.
So
He's a drink. Where was the wine again?
I will say, so we're gonna pick up next game here, like basically right after the fight. So that will end our game for tonight. Thank you all who watched and hung out. Join us again. We'll let you know. It's probably going to be next week, Monday at 9:30 p.m. Look for I'm gonna do like I did this week. I'll do the like live stream kind of pre-planned, and you will find out what happens. All right. Thank you everybody for joining. And I hope you have a great rest of your night.
What will happen next? Join us next week.
Yeah.